say B, you say mindful. B.
Mindful.
I think we go a little bit louder. That when I say B, you say mindful. B.
Mindful.
B.
Mindful.
I've been doing a lot of successful things, and there were 6 things that I've done. 6 stages to success, okay, or 6 steps to success. And I want to tell you what those 6 steps are. I want to tell you what those 6 steps are, okay? Entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship. Anybody know what entrepreneurship means? Raise your hand if you can define it for me. Go ahead, man.
Somebody who is willing to, or somebody who is willing to start their own business.
Good. Anybody else? Got something else? Anybody else? No entrepreneurship? Want to give it a go? Give me a definition for entrepreneurship? Go ahead. Raise your hand though. Go ahead.
Being your own boss.
Being your own boss. You gonna catch it? Okay, it's okay. Go ahead. Somebody that owns their own business. Or starting their own business. Absolutely. Entrepreneurship is to create your own business. Because honestly, we can't depend on other people to take care of us. You have a job, right? What can they do?
They give you money.
No, but what can a job also do? It can fire you, right? And then like how are you going to take care of your family? How are you going to take care of yourself? How are you going to pay your rent? How are you going to get your groceries, right? If they fire you, you got to kind of want to be, you want to be an entrepreneur. You should want to be an entrepreneur because now we're about to be in 2020. You got to kind of take care of yourself. Because we know if we get a job, they can fire us, they can lay us off, and then what? We're not going to have any money? We can't live like that. We got to be able to take care of ourselves. And I'm telling you, there's 6 steps to become an entrepreneur. There's 6 steps to become successful. Raise your hand if you want to be successful. See, if you want to be successful, you're kind of here. If you really want to be successful, you would be here. I don't know about you, but I really want to be successful. I put 2 hands in there because I really want to be successful. If you want to be successful, raise your hand right now. So I know what I'm talking about. Good, you guys put your hands down. If you don't want to be successful, honestly, this might not be the presentation for you. I repeat, if you don't want to be successful, I apologize. I apologize because that's what my presentation is about. It's my entrepreneurship. It's about being successful. If you don't want to be successful, you're just going to have to sit here and just kind of listen. I apologize to you because I want to talk to people who want to be successful. Those are the only people I want to talk to. It's people who want to be successful. One more time, raise your hand if you want to be successful. Okay, so I'm talking to a large percentage in the room who wants to be successful. And we will be successful. You already are successful. But to really gain success, 6 steps. 6 steps. Raise your hand if you want to know the 6 steps. Okay. Okay, I'll share with you. The first step is this. Set a goal. You won't be successful until you set a goal. You got to know what your goal is. Like, what do you want to do? That's why I asked you guys, what do you want to do? You guys told me, some of us said we're working on it, which is fine, but you got to have a goal. What's your goal? Why are you waking up every day?
To be successful.
But you got to have a goal. You got to have a purpose to do that, right?
Yes.
It got to be definite. It got to be one goal. You can't be, I won't want to be a basketball player and be a football player. You got to choose one. You got to have one goal to be successful. One goal, and stay with it. Don't quit. Just stay with it. That's why when some people were telling me, oh, I want to do soccer, but if I stopped you right there. I want to do da-da-da, but I stopped you right there. You got to believe in yourself. I believe in you. You got to believe in you. One goal. There's no need for a plan B. Have a plan A. Have a plan A. There's no need for a plan B. Stay with one goal, and I promise you'll be successful. I got to be smart. I got to be specific, measurable, aligned, realistic, time. Somebody tell me their goal. Somebody tell me your goal. Raise your hand. Tell me your goal. Whatever you said before, yeah. Going to college. Thank you for saying. I'm still going to give you a smart. I used to be a teacher. I used to tell my students. I'll get to the hands in a second. I used to tell my students go to college, right? Raise your hand if your teacher tell you to go to college. A lot of them, right? I used to do that, and then I realized, why am I telling my students to go to college?
Want them to be successful.
But it costs a lot of money. It's $50,000. That's not going to make you necessarily successful. Like, go to college to do what? Like, what do you want to do? Like, you know what I'm saying? To get a degree to what? That's not a goal. College, it shouldn't be a goal. College is to get you closer to your goal. I repeat, college is not the goal. College is to get you closer to getting that goal. That's not a goal. It has to be specific. Somebody else, tell me your goal. I had you, my man. Go ahead.
Going to the NFL.
Going to the NFL. Not necessarily specific. It's a good goal. What position?
Wide receiver or running back.
What team? Is it a wide receiver or is it a running back? Because one of them, you're running the ball. One of them, you're going to have to practice catching.
I got
You
one.
see what I'm, does everybody understand what I'm saying? It has to be like very specific. Because I don't want you to practice running with the ball. If you're going to be a wide receiver, you need to practice catching the ball more than you do, right, going through the gaps, right? I don't want you to waste any time. I want you guys to be successful right now. I don't want you to waste any time. I spent a lot of time wasted in my life. I don't want to do that anymore. And I don't want you to do that. I want you to have one goal, and I want it to be definite, and I want it to be smart. Okay? Somebody else, raise your hand if you have a goal. You want?
I have a goal to be in the band.
To be in the band. What instrument?
I'll play the trumpet.
Like, what does that mean in the band? Are you going to be in an orchestra? Like, what type of band? Like, what type of marching band? Who hires band? You got to do some more research with that. That's a great goal. Don't get me wrong. I support it 100%. You want to play the trumpet? You want to do it full time and get paid to do it? Who is a trumpet person who gets paid to do it? I don't know. But right? You're going to look it up tonight. Right? Because now you know, like, my goal is okay, but it's not a great goal because it's not smart. It's not specific. It's not measurable. It's not aligned. It's not realistic. It's not time. You got your hand up. You want to tell me your goal? Go ahead.
Play basketball, be a point guard.
Be a point guard for the Lakers. I like that. That's a little bit more specific. But the only reason he probably said that is because he heard me say running back, wide receiver. But it's okay, because now I know you don't just want to be a basketball player, you want to be a point guard. So you got to have handles, you're passing the ball, right? A little jump shot. You know exactly what position and what team you want to go to. How many points you going to score this year?
0.
Per game.
He's gonna make the team.
I asked him. I didn't ask anybody else. I asked him. 15. That's specific. That's measurable. It's measurable. I know. He got to score 15 points a game. Number 2. The first thing you need to do to be successful is what? Ah, man. The first thing you need to do to be successful is what? The first thing you need to do to be successful is what?
Set a goal!
Set a goal. Number 2.
Overcome fear.
Overcome fear. I was scared to be successful. Listen. I was scared to be successful. I'm going to tell you a true story. Like, I was scared to really be successful. I was scared to make money. Right? If I speak, I should charge people for speaking, right? But I wasn't. So I really didn't want to be successful. If you want to be successful, you can't be scared. Some people don't even want to tell us their goal because they're scared of what other people might say. They're afraid of criticism. Stop with the smarties. They're scared of criticism. They care what other people think. That holds them back. I just got an Instagram. I just told you this year, right? The reason it took me so long is because I was scared. I was scared to post the yoga pictures and stuff, man. I was scared to post the speaking pictures. I was scared that my friends were going to clown me. But I wanted to be successful. I won't become successful until I overcome my fear. What are you scared of? Are you scared of achievement? Are you scared of poverty? Are you scared of criticism? Are you scared of failing? Fear is a mindset that you can't overcome. Again, fear is a mindset that you can't overcome. Raise your hand if you're scared to be successful. That's good. Because I know I looked in the mirror long and hard and I said, you know what? I had to challenge that. I really was scared to be successful. I really was. It was years and years that I had to uncover the mask and say, you know what? I really am scared to be successful. But once I was able to do it, nothing's stopping me now. I'm not scared. I don't care what my friends say. I don't care how much money it's going to cost. I'll withdraw all my money in my bank account to be successful. Period. You cannot be scared if you're going to be successful. Step number 1 to be successful is what?
Set a goal.
Step number 1 to be successful is what?
Set a goal.
Step number 2 is to what?
Overcome fear.
Step number 2 is to what?
Overcome fear.
Can't be scared. My grandmother used to say, scared money don't make no money. Scared money don't make money. It doesn't. You can't be scared. You can't be scared. You will not become successful if you're scared. Number 3, listen. Be mindful. Be mindful. Your thoughts will come true. I repeat, listen. Listen. Your thoughts will come true. Period. Whether your thoughts are good or bad, they will come true. That's why we got to be mindful. Because whatever we're thinking about is going to come true. If we think we're gonna get in trouble in class, guess what? The teacher's gonna call us, so we're gonna get in trouble. Can you step out? Raise your hand if you thought you were gonna get in trouble and you actually did get in trouble.
Wait, what you mean?
I don't know. You tell
You
me.
got in trouble.
Oh, yeah.
Put your hands down. Raise your hand if you thought you were gonna fail the test and you did. I know I did. Raise your hand if you thought you were gonna pass the test and you did. Because it's all in the mind. It's all in the mind. See, when I was in middle school, I thought I was a thug.
No cap.
For real. I thought I was like hood. I thought I was gangster. For real. I ran with a lot of gangsters. And because of my thought, I believed it.
I don't think.
I believed it. I believed it. I believed I was hard. I believed I was tough. I believed I could shoot the one with anybody. Right? And because of that, my actions
I don't think.
became that. I got into fights. Right? I got suspended. Right? That was the result of what I thought. So from now on, I want you to think only positive thoughts. I want you to think of yourself becoming whatever it is that you want to become. Somebody said they want to be in the Navy. You have to think about what does that look like to be in the Navy. Somebody said they want to be in the NFL. You have to think about that. You want to be in the NBA. You have to think about that because your beliefs are going to drive your behavior. If you don't believe it, you're not going to do it. If you want to be in, raise your hand if you say you want to be in the NBA. I know a lot of people said it. Oh, only two? Okay. After today, after school, what are you going to do? Play basketball. Because if you're doing anything other than that, you're wasting your time. You said you had a goal. You said you want to be successful. Stop wasting your time. Why are you playing video games? My cousin said he wanted to be in the NBA. Every day after school, he would come over and just play video games. I'm like, what are you doing?
At least was he playing 2K?
No.
Not bad.
Didn't matter if he's playing 2K. That's not going to help him. He's going to be a good gamer. He's not going to be a good basketball player. If he wants to have a good jump shot, he's going to have to take jump shots. He's going to have to believe in himself. He didn't really believe in himself. Guess what? He's not in the NBA. Guess what? He'll never be in the NBA. It's my own cousin. He's not going to be successful in that goal because he didn't put in that time. He didn't put in that work. He didn't really believe in himself. Because if he believed in himself after school, he would go home and take jump shots. Because if he's not taking jump shots, what is he doing? No, if he's not taking jump shots, what is he doing? Wasting time. Say it one more time, Gabe.
Wasting time.
If he's not leaving after school to play basketball, he's doing what?
Wasting time.
Wasting time. I don't got time to waste. Y'all got time to waste?
No.
I mean, for real, we got to get to it. Again, right? What do we want to be? We want to be successful. We want to be successful. Raise your hand again if you want to be successful, because I'm seeing some people leaning back, they tired. I'm telling you, put your hands down. You can't be tired when you're going after success. You can't be tired if you want to start your own business. You can. The moment you're tired is the moment no money comes in. Number 4. Before I go to number 4, number 1 was what? Number 2 was what? Number 3 was what?
Be mindful.
I feel like that's only 3 people talking. Number 3 was what?
Be mindful.
Good. Number 4? You don't know?
Develop tunnel vision.
Tunnel vision. Kodak Black. You don't want to see me winning. Everybody raise your hand. You heard Kodak Black. Tunnel vision.
They go to the butler.
I know he's out there. He's in the feds. He's in the feds. He's in the feds. You guys put your hands down. Tunnel vision. What is tunnel vision?
Johnny.
I mean, raise your hand. You do know. You take a guess. Educated guess. Tell me.
Like be successful or something.
Give me a more better example. Tunnel vision. What does this tunnel vision mean to you?
Television that means to me is like some television shows have educational.
Tunnel vision.
And television, yeah.
Okay, tunnel vision.
Perseverance.
Perseverance is a form of tunnel vision. I give you that. Tunnel vision?
Like,
I'm going to take my hoodie up. It's kind of hot. It's hot in here. Tunnel vision.
like education.
It's what?
Education.
Not yeah. It is a form of education. I'll still help y'all, man. I'll help y'all, man.
Like.
All right, tunnel vision. Listen, because it's clear, right? You got to listen. You ever seen horses when they race?
Yeah.
They always got like these blinders on so they can have tunnel vision so they can be focused on that goal. Raise your hand if you ever ran track. I ran track in high school and middle school. You gotta stay in your lane. Because if you look to the left, right, or to the right, you're not focused anymore. You're not gonna run as fast because you're concerned about what everybody else is doing. You gotta have tunnel vision if you want to get your goal. That means ultimately, you can't be distracted. Ultimately, you can't be distracted. Ultimately, you can't be distracted, right? Tunnel vision means you can't be distracted. And I'm telling you, in 2019, there's a lot of distractions. Right? You go on Instagram, you go on Snapchat, you turn on the TV, there's a lot of distractions. But if you really want to be in the NFL, you can't be distracted. You know how hard it is to go to the NFL? You can't be distracted. You can't be wasting any time. Instead of watching rap videos on YouTube, if you want to be in the NFL, you have to only watch football videos. You got to pay attention to what you're hearing. You got to pay attention to what you're seeing. That's tunnel vision. You're not going to allow anything else to enter except your goal. Only things that help you achieve your goal are you going to pay attention to. They going to a party. I'm not going to a party. I'm about to go practice. Because I'm focused on my goal. That party is not going to help me get to my goal. So why am I doing it? I'm not going to do it. I got to have tunnel vision. Because if you don't have tunnel vision, you'll get distracted. And guess what? You won't be successful. You won't get to your goal. You got to have tunnel vision. Listen to a podcast. Right? Read a book. Watch a YouTube video on your goal. There's somebody who achieved your goal. Right? I mean, it's not NFL, Navy, Army, basketball, right? YouTube. There's somebody in the world who has achieved your goal.
Excuse me?
Pay attention to what they're doing. Yes, sir.
May I use my backpack because I'm not
Go ahead, man. You got it. You're all right. You got to have tunnel vision. He has a goal. Because he knows he got to go X, Y, Z. So his goal is like, man, at this time, I got to go get my backpack. I can't be distracted. You got to have a goal. You got to have tunnel vision. Number one, first step to becoming successful is what?
Set a goal.
Ooh,
I said that.
I like that.
I said that.
Again, first step to become successful is what?
Set a goal.
Good. Number two,
Don't be scared.
overcome fear. Overcome fear. Number three,
Mindset.
be mindful. Be mindful. Number three.
Be mindful. Tunnel vision.
No, number three.
Oh,
Be mindful. Number four. Number four. Number five. Get results. At the end of the day, you can do all this planning, you can know what you want to do, but you got to actually do it. You got to get results. You got to get results, right? How do you get results? Three things. Number one, you got to plan. Number two, you got to make decisions. And number three, you got to be persistent. You got to be patient. You got to be persistent, though. You got to be working on your goal. Okay? Period. See, a quitter will never win. And a winner never quits. Listen to me, I'll say it again, because I heard this from Napoleon Hill. I read a book on success, and he told me this. Listen, because he's distracted. He's distracted. It's okay, because they're distracted, but you have tunnel vision because you want to hear me. So, again, have tunnel vision. They're going to talk, they're going to be distracted. That doesn't mean you are distracted. Remember that, because this is going to happen in life all the time. Okay? In order to be successful, right, you got to get results. I'm telling you, a quitter never wins. If you quit, do you win?
No.
A winner never quits. That's all you got to do. Don't quit. Don't give up. Just keep going. If you keep going, I promise you, you're not going to lose. You're going to win. Eventually, you're going to win. I don't care if it's 100 million times that you've done it, 101 million and one, you're going to become successful. Just don't quit. Because a quitter, right, never wins, and a winner never quits. You got to get results. Got to get results. Last step. Number 5 is what?
Get results.
Number 4 is what?
Tunnel vision.
Number 3. No.
Mindset.
Be mindful.
Be mindful.
Be mindful. I'm going to go through them again. Number 1.
Mindset.
Set a goal. Number 1. Set a goal. Number 2. Overcome fear. Overcome fear. You cannot be scared. Number 3. Be mindful. Number 3.
Be mindful.
Number 4. Tunnel vision. Develop that tunnel vision. Number 5. Get results. Gotta get results. Number 5 again.
Get results.
Get results, man. Last one, you gotta gain supporters. You gotta gain support. Because it's going to be hard to do it by yourself. It's almost impossible to do anything by yourself nowadays. You're going to have to get supporters. That's why I said, hey man, if you guys follow me on Instagram, I'll follow you back. I got to gain supporters. How do you gain supporters?
I like getting people to like you.
Getting people to like you? Go ahead.
Tell people to do something for you and you do something back.
Man, say it loud and proud, man.
I tell somebody you can do something for somebody and they can do it back.
Yes. Yes, sir.
10 minutes, man.
Oh, 10 minutes. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
So basically, you train.
What happened?
Short training.
Training?
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
I had
That's key.
Well, yeah,
Okay. Confidence. What else? There you go. There you go. Look. Ask. Look. You guys got it. You guys know what you got to do to gain supporters. Number one, right? You got to tell everybody what you're doing. Okay? But I like to say you got to have the gift of the gab. You might have never heard this before. They say, Ian, man, you got the gift of the gab, man. You know how to talk to everybody. And I think I do. Hold on with the smarty again, because I might not should have gave you one because you're doing it again. But what I'm saying, you got to have the gift of the gab. Gab, G-A-B. Again, gab, G-A-B. The G stands for you got to give. If you want something from somebody, you got to give first. You got to give. Like I was dating my wife. At first, right, we were dating. She wasn't my wife. She wasn't my fiance. She was just a girl that I knew. So I was like, man, let me give her some flowers. Because I want her to go out with me. So I'm going to give her something. I'm going to give her flowers. So I can be like, hey, so now I can ask her something. The A stands for ask. So the G is give. The A is ask. So I gave her flowers, and then I said, hey, can you go to the movies with me? You got to ask. And B is what? Beg. The B is to beg. Because once you give somebody something and you ask somebody and it still doesn't work, sometimes you got to beg. Sometimes you got to get on hands and knees. If you really want your goal. See, some people don't really want their goal. They actually they do. They want their goal. See, some people need their goal. Like, I need this speaking to work. I need this speaking business to work. See, I'll take it another level, though. I gotta make this speaking business work. I don't want this speaking business to work. I don't even need this speaking business to work. I got a job. I gotta make this speaking business work. Is it a want, is it a need, or is it I gotta have it? Because if it's I gotta have it, right? I'd be like, hey, you gotta go on a date with me. I'm gonna do whatever it takes. I'm gonna do whatever it takes if I gotta have it. See, some people, they don't gotta have it. Some people not willing to beg. Some people want, they want to play it cool. And guess what? They won't get their goal. If you really want to make that team to be in the NFL, sometimes you're going to have to beg. Coach, please put me on. I'll do anything. Let me be the water boy. I just want to be on the team, please. I know I tried out. I know I wasn't good enough. But I promise if you put me on the team, I'm going to work harder than anybody. I'm begging you. You got to be prepared to beg. You got to be vulnerable. You got to sacrifice. If you really want it. If you gotta have it, that's what you're gonna have to do. Give, ask, beg. Listen, forgive, real quick. You don't have to give them actually something tangible. Watch this. Man, I like that hoodie. Yeah. Man, I like those glasses. Man, I like that hat. What am I doing? What am I doing?
Compliment.
I'm giving a compliment. What are people going to say when you give them a compliment?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Now I can ask. Oh, I must have hit something. Now I can ask. Because I gave them something. I gave them a compliment. They said thank you. They turned around. They're going to smile. They're going to be like, oh, thank you. And then now I feel like, okay, hey, my name's Ian. I can ask. Because if you lead with asking, most times people are going to turn you down. If you need your teacher to give you extra credit and you say, hey, Ms. Johnson, can I get extra credit? Be like, you should have done your work in the first time. But if you walk in there, Ms. Johnson, you're the best teacher I ever had. I like your outfit today. I love how you teach our class. Can you give me extra credit? She'd be like, okay, I'll work with you. I'll work with you. It works. I used it to my advantage. You got to give. You got to ask. And if she says sorry, it doesn't work, what do you got to do? Hey, Ms. Johnson, let me get this extra credit. Please. I can't take this grade home. I'm begging you. 6 steps to be successful. Number 1 is what?
Set a goal.
Hold on. Stay focused. Number 1 is what?
Set a goal.
Number 2 is what? Number 3 is what?
Be mindful.
Number 4 is what? Number 5 is what? Number 6 is what? I promise you. This is all I did. I graduated college. I brought a house, right? I brought a car. I speak. I'm getting paid to speak. I'm telling you, the only thing that I did was these 6 things. I promise you, if you do these 6 things, you're going to get success. You're going to become successful. You got to believe in yourself, though. I can tell you the 6 steps. That doesn't mean you're going to do them. I can tell you the 6 steps all day. What are you going to do with the knowledge? What are you going to do with the information? You got to apply it. You got to actually really got to have it. You got to use this to your advantage. Raise your hand if you're going to use these 6 steps. I mean, it's okay. You're not hurting me if you don't. Put your hands down. When I say be, you say mindful. Be.
Mindful.
Be.
Mindful.
Questions? Anybody got questions? I'm here to really answer questions. If you got a goal and you're like, man, how do I make this happen? This is your time right now. If you need help in anything, your mother, you're not getting along with your mother, your teachers, if you need help in anything, and it pertains to this, right? Success, these 6 steps, ask me a question. Take advantage of this right now and ask me a question. Because if not, you're doing what? Wasting time. Question. YouTube? What about YouTube?
You said what's your YouTube channel?
Oh yeah, Noble True Project. I'll show you right now. Well, I mean not right now, but on YouTube, I don't know. I'm not really a big YouTuber. I need to be though, right? I need to be. Yes, I will be. Thank you. Yeah. So if you guys got a phone or something, you want to take a picture, take a picture of the board. It's at Noble True Project. Thank you. Good question. Anybody else questions? What happened? What type of car I drive? Good. I drive a Saturn. It's not. So the cars. There goes another question or another answer to that. Yeah, man, because you got to get oil, you got to pay for gas. It takes money. When you spend money on a car, you actually spend a lot more money on a car. Cars depreciate in value. I'd rather use my money and buy real estate, buy a house. Because if I buy a house, what can I do with it? I can sell it. I can. Okay, sell it. That's flipping it. I can rent it out. Like, raise your hand if you heard of Airbnb. I know I have. My next door neighbor Airbnb his house every weekend. He's making like $200 a night on Airbnb. Put your hands down. See, when you buy a house, you can Airbnb it and you can make money from it. I get my car. Like, I can't really rent out my car. I can, but it's like, you know, I'm not going to really make money off of my car as much as I can off of my house. So you want to make sure you have assets and not liability. That's a whole nother presentation. But that's why I drive the same. I'm going to drive that car till that car don't drive anymore. I'm going to spend $1,000 on that car to fix it before I spend $30,000 to get a brand new car. Why would I get a brand new car? All the car got to do is do what?
Drive.
Just get you from point A to
Point B.
That's it. That's all I needed to do. That's the goal. The goal is to get me here. Guess what? My car got me here today. It did its job. Any other questions? Don't make it sound Don't play me like that. I'm gonna make it. Yes. Questions? Ask, yes.
Have you ever been in cities before?
Probably.
You look familiar.
I probably have. I've been a lot in Fulton County, APS circuits. Absolutely, Eric. Any other questions for saying the business? It's a brand, guys. It's a brand. They take an iron. Good. What's his name?
Oh.
What school? I don't know. For sure. Questions. Nobody has questions. Guys, listen to me. In life, you have to. I'll answer that in a minute. In life, right? You have to seize the moment. You got to take advantage of your opportunities. So if you have an opportunity to ask questions, you best be thinking of a question that you can ask. Because there's something that I can help you with. Or anybody who asks you for questions, they can help you with something. I don't know what it is, but you know what you need help with. Ask the question. What's your question? How much money do I make speaking? I'm at 40% of my income doing Noble True Crops, this business. So I say this business because not just speaking, it's yoga, everything. So I make close to $80,000, $80,000 a year at my actual day job. I can leave my job and still run this full time. I'm not losing any money. So I'm balancing both. So right now I'm at 40% of my money. Does that make sense? Thank you. Gang prevention. I work with gang members. I help them get out of gangs. So if I do this, it's like rolling 60s, right? 60, right? 9 Trey, Billy, right? Murder. That's what I do. I help gang members get out of gangs. I help gang members get out of gangs. PFK, all of that, right? Play PFK. There's one tip. I got you. I got like 5 minutes. They said I got 5 minutes for questions. But that's what I do. I help young people, right, who are in gangs and can't get out. I help them get out. I help them find a goal. A lot of times the people who join gangs, the reason they joined the gang is because they didn't have a goal. The reason they joined the gang is because they didn't overcome their fears. The reason they joined the gang is because they weren't mindful. Right? The reason they couldn't join the gang is because they didn't have tunnel vision. They were distracted and they did what everybody else was doing. The reason they joined the gang is because in school, they weren't getting results. They weren't in athletics, they weren't getting results. And last but not least, the reason they joined the gang is because they had no supporters. The only supporters they had were in the gang. That's why they joined the gang. I'm telling you the 6 steps to success. You don't want to be in a gang. I'm telling you. Fulton County Jail is not a good place. Jackson State Prison is not a good place to be. But that's what I do.
Are you going to prison?
I talk to people, yeah, who are in prison.
New York.
Yeah, yeah. Any other questions, comments, concerns? If you follow me, I'll follow back. If you follow me, I'll follow back because my goal is to get to 1,000 by the end of the year. I'm at like 880.
What's our estimated supporters? How much?
How many supporters I think I have? Man, I think I have a lot. I don't think a lot of my supporters are on social media. They're a little bit older, but I think I got a lot. Absolutely. Real quick, run through it one more time. 6 steps to be successful. Number 1 is what? Number 2 is what? Number 3 is what? Number 4 is what? Number 5?
See results.
Get results.
Number 5 is what? Get results. Number 6?
Gang supporters.
Gang supporters.
Gang supporters.
Hey, give yourself a round of applause. Give yourself a round of applause. Happy Halloween. Raise your hand if you would like a Smartie before you guys head out of here. Okay, I'll make sure to pass out Smarties to everybody who's here, man. Hey, good job. Good job. You guys enjoy today?